All right, Coach, it's been a wet and dreary day by the shores of Lake Erie, but we have football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Here we go. First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here we go. 120.
56. I got it. Motion.
Goff on first down. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Goff now looks to throw. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Four now. He's checking crack. Hey, down. Here we go.
Just beating the play clock is Goff. He'll buy some time right. Airing it out deep for Woods. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a first down. Threw a fastball when that wasn't necessary. Incomplete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go, D.
Here's the 3rd-round pick from Memphis. It's Darrell Henderson. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot.
At the 40-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, they're scared. Play 56. Play 56.
Gone. Looking sideline, incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target. And it'll bring up 3rd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, and we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play.
Great player.
Check 24. Check 24. Let's go. Motion.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. the throw there going to be incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a fourth down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. Goff now looking to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 43.
King!
Following the interception, Mayfield. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
26, Mike. 26. Hey, 133. We want it. Hey, seam 6.
Check 25. Check 25.
Point it right. 26.
Throwing. Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively.
Hurry!
Watch the run. 58 for Mike. 58 for Mike.
I smell fear in that offense.
3rd and long for Mayfield. He's going to fight. Now the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be marked out right there at the 20-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now Goff on first down. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 40. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Rams.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Hey, let's go. Let's go, Brown.
56.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
On second and 10, Goff. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, kill.
Play.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
14.
56 is the mark. I got you. 56 the mark, boy. 56. Check 56.
They are going for it. Goff. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Hey, alert 33.
Joker.
Hurry.
A first down throw for Mayfield. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 81 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly for 6. So now the Browns, they're going to line up and go for 2. From the gun, Mayfield. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger...
And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Picked up by Denzel Ward. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake, but I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
Now the third leading rusher among rookies last year, it's Nick Chubb. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. Odell Beckham Jr. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Browns add on to their lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. I want to remind you that coming up tomorrow night, we wrap up Week 3 with a good NFC battle. A couple of teams that have been around a long time. Bears and Redskins from FedEx Field at 8:15 Eastern. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Goff. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
As this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
It's a gain of 6.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
180.
56. Check 56. All right, T. Let's check. All right, T.
Out of the gun. Goff. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To the air again. Goff. He spots Henderson open left side. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The Rams on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Again, Goff. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. Here we go on 4th. Goff. And that is going to be incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And this Browns defense stands tall. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 45. To throw, Mayfield. Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. The Defensive Player of the Year, Aaron Donald. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget.
Safety's creeping.
Go.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup of 38.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
It's been a long day for you. 26.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll take this one down near the 15. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Hey, 133. Hey, Zeus.
Mayfield on play action. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Freddie Kitchens going to push the envelope. His guys will go on 4th down. Running for it, here's Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Rams now coming out on the field. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive. But they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it. Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing, often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Throw right side going to be taken in by Henderson. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. On first down, gone. Steps away to his left. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Kupp. Still staying on his... There he goes, right side. Touchdown, L.A. Cooper Kupp, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer. Zerline good with a PAT. And that will shave one more off this lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 19.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Run. Hey, Haywood. Fresno.
Now Mayfield. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Regular. Hey, foxtrot.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Alert. Kings.
He's coming, double up.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
This quarterback now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10.
Watch twist. 61, matchbox lights.
Check 13.
Point it right. Smooth.
They go play action. Mayfield. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Samson Abukum in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. After the sack on first down, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Antonio Callaway, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Run.
Spons. No.
Alert. Hey, Delta.
You got tape.
Hurry. One touch.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10, right at the 30.
Hey, alert 33. Up,
Mayfield off the play fake. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. It's our field.
Hey, Wahoo!
Hey, it's our house. Hey, 58.
Here's Mayfield. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
Oh, but he's going to be met behind the line and taken down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. That he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Pour down. Blue draw Corpus.
56, right there. 56. Let's go, D. Banjo.
Just beating the play clock is gone. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. Here's Goff. Being chased out left. He gets this into the hands of Cup once again. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. They'll run here with Henderson. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a first and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now first and goal, expect them to attack right here on this play.
Second and goal from the 1.
Check 53's Mike. I hope he runs
On the keeper, here's Goff. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Jared Goff with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead.
Watch block, motion, block.
Hold on. Check.
58's the Mike. 58.
After the run, Goff going to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Real. Topper!
Alert 3.
Kings! Hey! I-7!
26 Mike. On the ball.
Hey! Alert!
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
26 Hey, Echo. You better be afraid of me. You better.
Hey! Alert! Big time drive! Let's go, boys! Let's go!
Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham, 81 yards. And the Browns add on to their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. 180.
56. So we got man.
We're good.
Mike 56. Mike 56. Quit talking about it and bring it. 59.
On 1st down, it's gone. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Gerald Everett is tied in, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
Goff on 1st down. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
An attempt at a deep ball there, they didn't get it. But boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he is going to get the 1st down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. They go play action here on first down. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. Throwing on second and long. Goff. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And that one incomplete. They tried to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. And we're back now here in Cleveland. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. The Rams on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be third and forever.
56. Let's go. 56 to Mike. 56 is to Mike. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot. 56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56.
Hey, 76. 76.
Gone. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 25 yards that time.
You must be getting tired.
Out of the gun. Gone. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
Tackle back at the 26-yard line.
54 Mike. Go. Go.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Hey, Alpha.
Mayfield to throw it this time. He'll get this to Edwards out of the backfield. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. Here we go with Johnson. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. To throw, Mayfield. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Gus Edwards, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 27-yard line.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight.
Again, it's Henderson. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Throwing on third. Gone. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Got 20.
56, right there, 56. Rip right.
Obama.
56.
In search of redemption from the pick six. Goff. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. Woods the intended receiver. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Following the interception, Mayfield. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. And that catch number 100 for his young career. And remember, only in his second season, the future bright. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a gain of 5. And that'll bring up second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it a second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Samson Abukum. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. On 3rd down, Mayfield out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Wait, 20. Watch the screen. Kill. 76. Tell him. 76.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
56.
To throw is gone. He's going to let it fly. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
You don't want none. Twos. Like 56.
A shotgun snap for gone. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 30. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. We'll let it go deep, and that's caught inside the 30. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
We go tonight. 180.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
On 1st and 10, Goff. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
Get that ball. Value 1.
56.
One last throw here for Goff. And he will be out of bounds here with zeros on the clock as this ball game is over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy,